This is what was witnessed in President Uhuru Kenyatta's strongholds following the Friday decision by ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensouda to withdraw charges against Kenyatta. But these celebrations in Naivasha are peculiar, as some of these are victims of the 2007-2008 post-election violence in Nakuru and Naivasha, on whose account charges against Kenyatta had been preferred.
Sisi ni IDPs wenye tunaishi jikase na wenye hatujatimisiwa mambo yetu. Na hata kama hatujatimisiwa, tumekuwa tukiombea nchi yetu.
Hakuna maoni yaliyotafutwa kutoka sisi tuliodhuriwa. Ila maoni yalitafutwa kwenye magazeti na mahala pengine popote, na huko ambapo Moreno alienda kuangalia punda, akaenda kuangalia ngamia na simba, huko ndio alipata maoni.
The victim's lawyer in the now dropped Kenyatta case, Fagold Gaina, representing more than 20,000 victims, has already decried the new turn of events, saying the Nakuru and Naivasha victims have not gained anything in the entire ICC process, as all suspects in the case are now out of the hook. Others who are co-accused with Kenyatta are former Police Commissioner Hussein Ali and former Head of Public Service Ambassador Francis Muthaura, whose charges were dropped in 2012 and 2013 respectively. Meanwhile, former Naivasha MP Jane Kihara, who was reportedly adversely mentioned as having fueled the post-election violence by reports of human rights organizations, has joined those accusing the ICC of bungled investigations.
I was said to have brought money from State House to come and pay Mongeke here, and I was put there because there are people, my opponents, who did not want me to be with them in the race. There are people who did not want our president, who was not a candidate then, and they were sure the next election he was going to be a candidate. They must have had a way of trying to get him out of the way.
And our questions abound on whether former ICC prosecutor Luis Moreno Ocampo, who steered the ICC cases from investigation to confirmation of charges, failed in his role and left Bensouda to inherit his mistakes. In 2010, Ocampo insinuated the investigations would be expedited. Did this hamper quality of the cases?
We're planning to conduct the bulk of the investigation in 6-7 months. This is a very, very fast investigation, so let me be clear on this.
In an interview with the Radio Netherlands Worldwide in February this year, Ocampo admitted to challenges in the Kenyatta case 2 years after the charges were confirmed, despite having defended his office that he had tight evidence while at the helm.
When we started, we had much more evidence against Mr. Ruto than against Kenyatta. But then at the end of the process, we had more evidence against Kenyatta than Ruto. Then these things are evolving, because sometimes the witness change their mind or they have problems.
This is a painful moment for the men, women and children who have suffered tremendously from the horrors of the post-election violence and who have waited patiently for almost 7 years to see justice done.
Even though Bensouda says it's not yet over for the Kenyatta case, the plight of victims seems to have been lost.
My office will continue to receive and consider information which may shed light on those who are responsible for the 2007-2008 post-election violence, and will assess what further steps it can realistically and meaningfully take at this point in time in relation to the crimes committed in Nakuru and Naivasha.
With victims' lawyer Fagold Gaina appealing to the ICC to do much more to bring at least some perpetrators to book, saying the process has all along been disappointing. Sam Gituku, Citizen Weekend.